is officially 100 days until Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are to be released, and the Pokemon Company has been incredibly silent so far. However, there's still plenty to look forward to, and a reveal may be closer than you think. Let's take a look. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka A-Drive. I bring you guys a brand new video today, and today we're talking everything Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus, and what is going down with the Pokemon franchise right now. We've got a lot to talk about in this video. If you guys enjoy it, hit that like button down below, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for daily Pokemon videos. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite, but I'm excited to jump into the news cycle for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. And as I alluded to in the intro of this video, we are 100 days away until BDSP drops, and we ask ourselves, where is the news? Where's the trailer? What is going on? Well, the first thing we're going to take a look at here is Joe Merrick, actually, who runs the website Serebii.net, an incredible resource for Pokemon information, posted this really cool chart that showed basically a handful of different Pokemon games over the past couple of years, and what the Pokemon game was revealed as, like the date they were revealed, and then the first kind of announcement of the regular news cycle beginning, right? So we see that BDSP and Legends Arceus were revealed back in February time, but we haven't gotten that regular info yet. We haven't started that news cycle, and then we know the release date is going to be November 19th for BDSP, and then he kind of breaks out the time between the start of the information to the release date. And we can see that we are currently 3 months from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and 5 months from Pokemon Legends Arceus, and while the time between those two different dates generally spans 4 or 5 months for most of these games, we're not out of the realm of possibility yet. And I want to just emphasize this. Pokemon Company is a massive company. This has nothing to do with Game Freak. This has nothing to do with, and this is all marketing, guys. This is all about marketing. This is all about strategy. And the more and more we look at this, the more and more it seems as though they are tying together BDSP and Legends Arceus into the same marketing cycle. In fact, I found it quite interesting. I was actually digging through the Pokemon website, and when you look on the diamondpearl.pokemon.com website, when you scroll to the bottom, this shouldn't be a big surprise, but they actually have an advertisement for Pokemon Legends Arceus. And when you go to the Pokemon Legends Arceus kind of Pokemon page, you scroll to the bottom and they have an advertisement for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remake. So it does seem as though the two games obviously are taking place in Sinnoh, right? But I think that they're going to be marketed together, and that is why they have been radio silent up to this point in terms of what's going on with this information. However, we did dig up this interesting article from Games, what is it? It's called Retro Beat, Games Beat. This is an article from a few weeks ago, but it's very interesting. It actually features an interview with a Pokemon Company International employee, and they have a pretty interesting quote here that I thought kind of is interesting. They mentioned that we have Pokemon Legends Arceus coming out next year. When do you think we'll hear more about that? And the Pokemon Company employee says, that one, we have a robust rollout, but not a lot I can share at this time. But the team has a lot of great things to share, and you'll be hearing from us soon. And that was a couple weeks ago. This article actually took place 3 weeks ago. And here we are, headed towards mid-August, and I really do feel like there's a huge possibility that we're going to get more information over the coming weeks. I do feel like there's going to be something coming out in August. I'm just kind of going off a hunch here. We're just speculating at this point, but I really feel like there's a very good chance that we get some information in August, simply because, again, they've been so silent. The timeline is coming down to the fact that we're just 100 days away from BDSP. They're going to have to market that game, but if they are marketing it simultaneously with Legends Arceus, then that would explain why they haven't revealed anything yet. So this isn't any cause for alarms. There's nothing to be concerned about to this point. It's simply a marketing strategy. They're going to market the two games together, presumably, and then they're going to probably start hitting us with information very, very soon. One thing I found to be pretty interesting that I really haven't seen anyone discuss is the fact that the Players' Cup is actually going on this weekend. And Players' Cup is a substitute for the World Championships. And the World Championships is a thing that usually takes place every year, and they tend to do some reveals at those World Championships. So because Players' Cup is substituting that due to the coronavirus pandemic, we don't have a normal Worlds. Could there be some sort of reveal of Players' Cup? Maybe. I wouldn't count on it, but it's definitely interesting to know that we're right around that timing when we would generally see some of these announcements and some of these reveals. What's crazy about all of this is I think that there's more questions about Legends Arceus by far than there are about BDSP, but there's still a lot of questions about BDSP. Are we going to get Mega Evolutions in the game? Are we going to get any sort of new mechanics, or is this going to be mostly Diamond and Pearl with a little bit of Platinum mixed in? we really don't know much about this game, but what we do know is going back to earlier this year when Legends Arceus first leaked, there's still so many questions about this. There's questions about what these Pokemon are. Are there new Pokemon in Legends Arceus? How is that going to tie into BDSP? Are there going to be new Pokemon in BDSP? The possibilities are really kind of robust here as we talk about it, because you see, like, there's this mount, right? We see our character riding on what looks to be, I don't know, some sort of Deerling, Stantler, Go-Go, Sawsbuck Pokemon. Who even knows what this thing is? We see that there's unique traverse mechanics. You can climb mountains. It almost looks like a Nuzleaf type character. These were all leaked screenshots. These haven't even been officially revealed by Pokemon. We only have them because they leaked before the Legends Arceus trailer. So we have no idea what's even going on here. We have these other screenshots of this character that a lot of people have speculated of what it could be. So many different screenshots that we've seen through that leaked like PowerPoint presentation of Legends Arceus. And there's just so many questions about what's going down. Are we going to be able to ride Pokemon? Can we traverse the terrain? How robust is this world of Legends Arceus going to be in Sinnoh? How do these two games tie together? What is going down, man? There's so many questions that are still left unanswered. And I do feel like we're going to start to get those answers very, very soon. And as you can see, we've actually taken a look a handful of times at the different graphics. We know that they're working on graphics. We know that the graphics are not final in all the trailers that we've seen up to this point. So they are going to continue to improve these things. We see that they've made some big improvements to the different shading and the shadows and the textures of these various games. The only thing we've gotten really was when they revealed the OLED Switch back in July of 2021, right? Last month. It's been about a month since they revealed the OLED Switch. That's the last thing we've seen anything regarding Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and anything in between. So still a lot of questions to be answered, but I do think we are going to get news pretty soon. So as I said, we are 100 days away from Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and it seems like there's just crickets chirping in the world of Pokemon. But like I said, stay patient. I have a good feeling we're going to get some very interesting information very, very soon. I am optimistic. I think we're actually going to get something in the next 2 weeks would be my guess, just simply because we are so close to these reveals. I expect the two games to be marketed together, which is why they are delaying this reveal so much. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, get those notifications turned on so you don't miss the Pokemon news. We're going to cover it here. We're going to have it on lock. You guys already know about it. Let me know your thoughts. What are you guys most excited to see for Legends Arceus? Has your hype kind of died down? What is it going to take to spark you back up? Are you ready to rock for these games? 100 days, the countdown begins, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this one. I'm excited to jump into the news cycle and just get crazy with it. Pokemon hype season is one of the best times of all time. I mean, it's always a great time. And you guys know, A-Drive Army members know we always do it big here. Thank you guys for watching this one. My name is Dan. I also go by A-Drive, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.